meeting. This is the third week, okay? So welcome everyone. Today our topic is about PURITA. Can I know anyone up here have tried PURITA? Can you just give me a thumbs up or a yes so that I know that Caleb will know what to say. You can go from kindergarten to secondary to primary to secondary or university. Okay, the level of using. If you have using PURITA, then you will go further more to explain. If you don't know about PURITA or Linda Go, yes, thank you, Linda, for your feedback. And if you do not know and never heard of PURITA, then we have to go from kindergarten first, right? So at least we know anybody that among us, anyone have tried PURITA except for Linda Go. So you can just let me know whether have you tried or have you not. If you didn't haven't tried PURITA, say just put an N so that we know that you are new. Okay, new or no, so that we know what to how to explain more further so that you can know, oh, this great product. Okay, if you are old member, okay, M John, thank you, very new, never heard of PURITA. Okay, when I first joined, never tried, but you have heard about Josephine. Never tried. Josephine also never tried. 糖在法也还没有 try 过啊。Okay, doesn't matter. So Caleb will know what to say because we know a lot of people will know, what's PURITA? It's a new product or not? When I first joined Ventros in 2018, actually at the end of 2018. When we first joined, we say, hey, what's that, PURITA? Caleb bring a lot of one box of and I said, very good, very good. When every time they say very good, everybody also say very good. But what is that? Okay, but to be frank, we have been taking PURITA every day in our family, for my family members, because my children like mala huoguo very much. Oh my god. They are young, you know, their blood vessels are still clean, but to us, we have to. Hey, how come my camera is upside down now? Is my camera upside down?
My one also.
Yours also. What happened?
The world is upside down.
The world is upside down. How come both of us is upside down? Something is wrong. Okay. I'm still upside down. I don't know what happened. Okay. Anyway, something is wrong with the Zoom meeting. Both of us are upside down. Let me see whether you are upside down or not. How come? Let me try. Hold on. Put my phone upside down.
Must be China crack down all these.
Okay, I'm back to normal.
Company,
but Caleb is still upside down. Okay. Suddenly went upside down. It's very funny. Yeah, I think it's very funny also. But now I'm okay, right? I'm back to normal. Yes. Okay. So PURITA is actually a very special thing, very special ingredient inside. And when I heard about John sharing with us, we said, wow, such a great product. Why nobody told us about it? Okay. But now today you are here. We are going to tell you about PURITA so that you know what is PURITA and what the wonderful effect that PURITA brings. Okay. So don't say, nobody tells me. Now you are here. You are blessed. You are here to learn from our master, okay, about PURITA. Okay, I won't take up more of your time. Stay back, stay tuned. Those who have tried PURITA, so would you like to prepare your sharing later after Caleb have finished the talk, and then we can share about your experience about PURITA, and we can help a lot of people. Okay, so I'm not going to hold your time. Pass the time to Caleb. Okay, pass to you, Caleb.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you, Celeste, for the introduction. So I'm not the master, but I learned from master last night. Okay, I'm very blessed. I'm very happy that last night the company arranged me. By the way, I'm Caleb. Some of you may not know me or your first time attended our Zoom meeting. Okay, welcome everyone. So just continue. Last night, I'm very fortunate that I have a chance to talk to the grandson of the the company that formulate Purita. You see, the title I put here: Can 1,000-year formula prevent COVID? Can or not? Actually, I also don't know until last night. So before that, our title, our topic for today is what? Sorry, I cannot remember. No, it's something like is it? Is it our title?
Traditional preparation.
Sorry, sometimes just too many things to handle. Sorry, because now the world also upside down. Okay, traditional TCM preparation with more than 1,000-year history only. It ends there. Okay, it ends there. So that's why I say I'm very fortunate that I have the chance to speak to the grandson of the Chinese master that formulate this Purita. You see, nowadays, if we are on WhatsApp or we are on this Facebook or Instagram, I'm young man, I use Instagram. For those who did not register Instagram, please register because this is more for young generation. Or if you are not registered TikTok, also please register. These are for the young people to play. I also register already by all means. Try because now we are using Venture's product, so we are getting younger and younger. Okay, so last night, very paise, at end of the session, because there are many Chinese herbs inside which I don't really understand. Then I want to learn further. So I'm very fortunate. I talked to the so-called now can be the owner of the company also. So he said, Mr. Yo, actually Purita is not for lim lao sai one. No. Oh yo, lao sai in Malaysia actually is very very hot topic. So because every time when we got Purita, we'll tell people, you can lao sai all this. Purita is not meant for that. The main purpose develop Purita is for soften your artery. Your artery. Because in this, I think in this world, you hardly find a product whereby you can take and then it can clear cholesterol, clear the plaque, and also make your artery become younger. It's very difficult to get this product. I would say this is one of the 1,000 products in the market that are able to help you to do so. But then last night, I found out that Purita has one ingredient inside, which is very important, which is used for the in China to prevent and cure COVID-19. You see, in the world, may I ask you, which country is the most successful in fighting COVID? Not Malaysia. We are dropped from number 6 to 53 now. Which country? Of course, China, right? China is a country that last time during this Wuhan, that time it was so bad. But they are able to control, not only control, they are able to cure because they are using the Western medication plus the TCM method, the Chinese medication method. I will talk to you. I'll show you what one of the product they use later. So now come back to the topic. Can 1,000-year formula prevent Purita prevent COVID? The answer is, let me show you later. Okay, so now back to our main topic. It's important to keep your blood vessel stay healthy. It's a big topic today because your blood vessel is inside your body. You cannot see. The only way you can see is when one day you feel a heart pain, a chest pain, then you went to the hospital and they do the call in. So where am I? So because it's what you cannot see, so most of the time people just okay lah, don't bother lah, because you can't see ma, right? But it will affect your health. Right? Let me show you the fact about your artery. Okay, in year 2004, WHO World Health Organization, the research showed that 1 out of 3 people death caused by cardiovascular disease. And 80% developing countries are from developing countries like Malaysia and developing region, Southeast Asia, except Singapore. Okay, so well, we are in the category, unfortunately, 1 out of 3 in 2004. How about in 2018? In China alone, 2 million people dead caused by stroke in China. And since 2002 until today, the stroke ranking is #1 compared to other diseases. Stroke is #1, not cancer, okay? And the report of the WHO in 2002 shows that the people were dead from cardiovascular disease, as in the result there are 83 to 89% from coronary heart disease and also 70 to 76 from stroke. These two are all related to your blood vessel, or I like to call it vein, okay? So either, sorry to say that, be on the bed or the cot after get off work. So the choice is yours. The choice is yours. It's just that if you don't see this figure, you will not realize. You will think it's okay lah. But sometimes you see your neighbor, especially myself, we stay in condo. So happen that my house, I can see a lot of people walking in and out. Young man, well, to me, 50-something consider young man. Out of sudden, you don't see him, and then after that you see this fellow walking with a walking stick. You know he gonna stroke already lah. And then sometimes you see people, hey, suddenly why hair drop? Why? Chemo on chemo. So these are some other things you just observe about your neighbor. All right. So the whole family will suffer from one stroke patient. The Chinese used to see 一人中风 全家发疯 So because it's very difficult, you need to take care of him. Right? What if the person that suffer from stroke is the bread earner? Then disaster. So if you are the bread earner of the house, do take care of your heart. Not only 你的心肝宝贝, also all your heart. All right, study shows that the primary stroke patient will attack by stroke again if he or she, the blood pressure not well controlled in the coming 2 or 3 months. So it's very common. You see some people after they're getting stroke, they recover very fast. But then there are some people, why these people cannot recover? It's not he did not recover. The problem is he was struck by the stroke in the coming 2-3 months. So sometimes in 1 year, another 2 more times. So how to recover? Okay, you don't get the right medication. I'm laser. Again, is one of the best. And PURITA, of course. Now we know the secret about this. Again, PURITA is not for you to drink lao sai one. All right, this is the cross section of your blood vessel. The one on top. Let me do something about my mouse. Okay, this one. This is a healthy blood vessel. You see, it's very straight, very clean, very even. And then the second one, this one, this is something not right. You see, you can see there's a curve here. Got heel and so got valley, also got the peak. So this is a cross section of the blood vessel, but in 3D it looks like this. So imagine your house, your water hose look like this. Can it be used? It's a matter of time it bursts. Same thing also, your blood vessel might look like this, especially today if you are already 50-something, 60-something. Bear in mind today, stroke patient is not illness for the old people. I have seen 19 years old boy kena stroke. I have seen myself, and you won't believe it. I also won't believe it. 9 years old girl got stroke. I don't believe it. I seen it myself. Then only I believe it. But okay lah. Praise the Lord. We got this arm racer. Be able to help them. After using for some months, they recover and they live like normal person now. So don't wait until that time, right? Okay, PURITA is another product which is very good to counter this problem. Okay, so if I take the blood vessel and then I cut it, then you see the yellow one. This one people say cholesterol, the yellow one. The round, this is your red blood cell. Your whole body depend on the red blood cell to carry the nutrients, to carry oxygen, to carry photon from ion laser to your whole body cell so that it can function well. So if your blood vessel get clogged, then you got heart attack, it burst, then you see some internal bleeding and they just dead, drop dead like that. Okay. So about high cholesterol. High cholesterol is the major cause of disease burden in both the developed and developing countries. So it means almost the whole world, except the country whereby you got no meat to eat. You are taking a lot of veggie. So you can notice last time the people from China like the Coca-Cola bottle. Now you go China very hardly. They got expanded already. Even in Vietnam also. About 15 years ago, when I went to Vietnam for meeting, okay, so you notice all people on the street are very slim one, men and women. So happened that one of my friend is the obese, very, very fat one. So when we walk on the street, everybody looking at us. No, you know why? Because in Vietnam during that time, if you are fat, means you are well fed. You orang kaya. Only orang kaya can get fat lah. Okay. So it pleasantly leads to 2.6 million deaths worldwide based on the Malaysian National Health and Mobility Survey 2015. The prevalence of dyslipidemia in Malaysia above age of 18 years was 47.7%. It's almost 50%. So high cholesterol is a big problem. So I don't know whether got anybody 20 or 21 years old on this meeting. So don't you think that you are healthy? Do you think your blood vessel is very clean? Not necessary, because we all like to take junk food. We all like to take goreng pisang, fried chicken, all this. All right. So, okay. How does high cholesterol cause heart attack and stroke? Look at the diagram on your left. This is the normal blood vessel. So the normal artery, artery is where the blood flow out from your heart. It's called artery. So you look at this. Wow, fantastic, right? You got a very smooth flow because inside very clean. Once you have some fatty streak, sedikit, a little bit of this cholesterol build up, it start to interfere a little bit of blockages. So after some time, it get hardened, it got stable, fibroids, the plaque formation. These are the times, sometimes you may feel it. Sometimes then suddenly you think, you know, if the blood circulation is not good, you feel tired easily, right? So one day, if the plaque rupture, and this is the formation of the blood clot. Imagine here already blocked, and then here the plaque drop, stuck together. That cause heart attack. That cause sometimes the burst of the artery. It depends on how bad or how good the condition of your blood vessel. Okay, so what are the different types of cholesterol? Okay, in general, we touch on three types: HDL, LDL, and triglyceride. LDL, everybody know, it's a so-called bad cholesterol. HDL, the first one, is a good cholesterol. Okay, in terms of size, HDL size is smaller. Smaller. This is the smaller. HDL size is smaller than LDL. So the function of HDL is to carry cholesterol away from the cells, from the body cell, and back to the liver, where it's either broken down or passed out of the body as a waste product. So they're carrying the waste, sambacha. And then LDL, also called bad cholesterol, it carries cholesterol to the cell. Our body cell need cholesterol, no? Okay? Don't try to reduce your LDL to zero, okay? Because I have a friend, I know him, but not like those very. I know him, okay? So his wife is very funny, the way they cook, the way they control the diet, and they try to reduce the LDL to zero, you know. So this is out of balance already. So one fine day, you think the LDL too low is good. One fine day, the wife also, I don't know, it's like sudden attack and pass away. So need to balance. Life need to balance. You got a lot of money, you must know how to spend. Simply put, you got money, you don't know how to spend, but one day you go, you balik, you cannot carry. So balance, right? So if there's too much of cholesterol circulating in your bloodstream, at the end it can build up in the artery walls, and this one lead to the formation of the so-called plaque, 胆固醇 cholesterol. People try to say that. And then triglyceride. This is something a lot of people neglected. When they got the report, the medical report, they only look at LDL. No. HDL also, they don't really bother. No. HDL cannot be too high, cannot be too low also. But HDL, we prefer it to be higher. Triglyceride is the lipid that stores unused calories and provides your body with energy. Now the problem is here. When you eat, your body converts any calories. It does not need to use right away into triglyceride. So when this is too high, it also can deposit and cause the plaque in your body. Triglyceride high also can cause stroke or heart attack. So at the end, your total cholesterol is the sum of both HDL and LDL, as well as the 20% of triglyceride. So you might think, hey, very funny. Okay, let me see the figure. Okay, this is the figure. If let's say we are talking about LDL, of course, we want it to be not too high. So the best is less than 2.59. So if let's say it's more than higher than 4.15, it's high already. If above 4.9, it's very high. So, okay. And HDL, of course, consider higher, the higher the better. And then triglyceride also you need to control. This is something normally a lot of people neglected. So I hope that after today, when you look at your blood test report, you try to look at this also. If let's say it's above 5.6, something is not right also. Actually, more than 2.3 is also not very good. And total cholesterol, okay, is a total. You need to have balance of this. Right? All right. So PURITA, the main function is protect your blood vessel, not for us to lim lao sai. Okay, what is PURITA? Anybody can just type. Tell me what is PURITA. Can I get some feedback? Any feedback? Ada. Out of 20 people, nobody. What is PURITA? Oh no. Okay. PURITA is not tea, but we drink it like a tea. Okay. PURITA, the way we prepare it is like a tea. But then the special way to prepare Purita is you boil the water of about 700 or 800 ml. You boil the water when it's fully boiled, and then you open up the whole bag of the Purita. The tea bag is a tea bag. You put the tea bag, a whole tea bag, into the boiled water. You boil it for another 7 minutes, and then you off the fire and you let it cool down and drink while it's warm. That you get the best result. Okay, Purita is not a tea, but it is a traditional herbal formula with 18 ingredients for health, blood, and blood vessel. Wow, this is the secret recipe. Inside I cannot see. Outside is 大清康熙61年姜太公乾坤一 don't know what. I also cannot understand. All right, so this is more than 1,000-year formula, right? And it is using honey fermentation. In TCM, the traditional Chinese medicine, if you are using honey fermentation, that means this is a very high grade. High grade preparation is most of the time is more expensive than the normal one. They just dry it normal under the hot sun. Now no need under hot sun, they put under the oven. Okay, it's a traditional TCM preparation with more than 1,000-year history with special process turn honey become primer of herbs, which enable to improve the efficacy with better result of absorption. So the main reason using honey, of course, because you use honey, so it add up the cost. Is to improve the efficacy, make it become more efficient and a better result of absorption. That means it's the same way like you take one tea bag, the result could be like what? From other way of preparation, it could be 3 tea bags of other medication or other preparation. And it's a plant standardized extraction because nowadays modern China are very modern now. The way they prepare the TCM, even the medicine are all modern. They put it in capsule already, no steroid. In China, those preparation no steroid. Okay, local one I don't know. Okay, a standardized herbal extract is an herb extract that can one or more components present in a specific guaranteed amount. ISO, you heard about ISO. This is to make sure there's a specific guaranteed amount and usually expression as a percentage. How many percentage is easier way to measure also. The intention behind the standardization of herbs is to guarantee that we as the customer is getting a product in which the right chemistry is consistent from batch to batch. This is what we want when you buy something, right? So this is very important so that you get the good effect, or we call the high efficacy. So there are 5 biocompound factors in Purita. Number 1, blood vessel soften factor. Number 2, blood vessel bioactivity intensity factor, antioxidant factors. Number 3, number 4, blood purification factor. Blood purification is the very, very essential of Chinese medication, the TCM medication. And the last, not least, bloodstream fat burning factor. Wow, when you heard fat burning good, means okay, can let you slim down. As simple as that. And blood vessel soften is the most important, plus the bioactivity intensify. And now you imagine if let's say your garden water hose you put under the hot sun, after 1 year plus 2 years, you notice that it got hardened and then brittle and just crack like that. This happens to your blood vessel also if you don't take care, right? And normally you don't know how to take care also. So simple way is using Purita. Okay, comparatively, right? These are the 5 factors here. Soften blood vessel, if you are taking Purita, right? Then you have the result. Number 2, enhance vascular activity. Yes. Number 3, blood rectification. It also help you. Number 4, burn fat and blood repeat. Also got the result. Number 5, oh, everybody like this, anti-aging. You also got it. So now we compare. If let's say you take some clear blood product like oat or enzyme, what you get? Only one, satu. One only. The rest, you don't expect to have this effect. Okay. All these are scientific find out. Number 2, if let's say you are taking the thrombolytic product series, omega, very famous omega series unsaturated fatty acid, example fish oil, omega 3, 6, 9, all these people are talking. Right? You only get one result. You score 1 point only. Okay, if you are taking the thrombolytic therapy for drugs ingredient, that means a Western medication thrombolytic agent. Okay lah, this one because it's a drug, then you get 2, score 2 points. If you are taking anti-aging product, those are rich of vitamins and anti-aging product, the most you also got 2, because you can only enhance the vascular active and also anti-aging only. And you are taking this one, sorry, this is 2. This is slightly better. The suppressant thrombo blood pellet products like arginine is very famous in the market. Amino acid, folic acid. I know folic acid because when my wife pregnant, the doctor prescribed folic acid. You also get 3 only. And if you are buying detoxification products contain ingredient that stimulative movement of gastrointestinal. Unfortunately, you got kosong. Too bad, Okay, don't worry too much. We turn to next page. I got some good news for you also. All right, in case you already bought that product. All right. Lowering blood pressure, can PURITA do? Yes. Right. Improve blood acid-base condition. That means your blood is too acidic. You want to control it. Yes. You are able to do it. Improve overall body function. Yes. After taking this, then you can see you are more active. Also, effectiveness in short term. In short term, you get the result already. It means also, yes. Natural, no side effect. Okay. Since this is a natural and it's not a medication, so don't worry. There's no side effect. It's very safe. If you are taking oat, okay lah. Now you got score 2 more points. Not bad. And you are taking the fish oil, again, you remain 1 only. And you are taking a medication, okay lah. Of course, if medicine, short-term effect don't have, then throw away. And anti-aging product, all right, can a little bit, not bad. Then you are taking folic acid, arginine, sorry, tak ada, kosong. And okay lah, some consolation for you since it's fun. You don't have anything to take this. Okay, so this is how effectiveness of the PURITA in compare with all the product in the market. All I listed here, you have heard of, you have tried. And not only you, I myself have tried everything except the third one, the thrombolytic therapy, that drugs. I don't have this problem. Okay, my artery is still very healthy. And after use PURITA, even get healthier. Okay. Arginine I tried. Amino acid also I tried. Oh, okay. So what is the formula? This is very important. Honeysuckle. Well, when I first heard honeysuckle, I thought, hey, what is that? I thought it's honey. No. Honeysuckle is 金银花. All right. Anti-hypertensive. What it means? It's a hypertension medication, right? It can lower serum cholesterol, right? Also, let's say cholesterol too high, have to lower down. This is very important. And increase coronary blood flow and prevent coronary heart disease and angina. Angina is suddenly, if you heart pain, 心跳. Inhibit the formation of cerebral infection. Sometimes your brain infection. Increase the free radical reactive oxygen in the body enhance memory, prolong aging, improve microcirculation, purify deposition of parasite fat, and promote metabolism, soften and lightening skin. Wow, lightening skin, a lot of ladies like. So let me show you how good is honeysuckle and why I said PURITA is also help to prevent or fight COVID-19. Let me show you this. Okay, honeysuckle. Oh, wait, let me share another screen first. Sorry about that. All right. Hopefully, yeah. Okay. So can see or not? This is a Google translation. Honeysuckle, 金银花. So where can you find 金银花? Is over here. Is this look famous to you? This one? It has been circulated in the social media until it run out of stock, and even some say there are fake one in the market also. 莲花清瘟胶囊. This is one of the medication the TCM, the Chinese, use to fight COVID. And inside the 莲花 is not lotus, okay? The 莲花 here means the number one, the 莲 is 莲翘. I don't know why here it doesn't. This one 莲翘, can see or not? This one? 莲花 is the 莲翘, and then the 花 is what? What is the 花? 金银花. So again, now what is 金银花? 金银花 is honeysuckle. So where you find honeysuckle in the PURITA? It is one of the main ingredients in PURITA. So take PURITA every day. Not only help you to clear, make sure your blood vessel is healthy, turn from 60 years old to 30 years old blood vessel, so you live longer and healthy. At the same time, to prevent COVID-19. Oh, hallelujah. We have been taking this every day. All right. So just a little bit of sharing. The other day, my kitchen, because the gas, finished, so we got to order another gas. So, okay, because of friend, very good. Today we order on the same day they deliver also. Then in the evening, the owner's son called. He said, Mr. Yo, very sorry, one of the worker COVID positive. Friend, right? The guy came in your house, deliver the gas, that cylinder, and you don't know whether he, but not the guy, it's another guy. He committed COVID. What are you going to do? If you don't have IM laser, and if you don't have CVA, if you don't have Fortico at home, you will get very worried. But if let's say you don't have everything, you have PURITA, also not bad. Just use the product. Prevention. This is the time you want to build out your immune system. You want your immune system to fight the COVID. Even though I have already got 2 jabs, but prevention is better than cure. Prevention. Okay. So the main ingredient, right, in PURITA is honeysuckle. Right. This can help you to prevent COVID. And remember, the formulation of PURITA is very mild. It's for us to take every day and no side effect. You cannot take the 莲花, don't know what every day one, friend. Itu obat, obat Cina. Okay. All right. Okay, then the second one is the fructose roselle lavige. Wow. So that's why I need to call. I got unfortunate to speak to the owner. Anti-aristocrosis. So this is to prevent, the harden of your vessel, and hypercholesterolemia. This is also, if let's say you get high cholesterol, then you take the medication, so you have this effect. and it suppresses many types of pathogenic bacteria. Or pathogenic bacteria sometimes will cause disease and lamina and viruses, and regulate pharmacology such as digestive. Okay, and this one is Hanton. Hanton is sancha. You know sancha, no? When we are I think you are my age, you always eat the sancha ping. So all these are China, what they call that, the tidbits are good one. To contain medicine such as terpenes and brush, we are dilating blood vessel. Wow. Reduce blood pressure, obviously increase myocardium. What is myocardium? Your heart muscle. Imagine anti-arrhythmic. Sometimes your heart, the pump, then stop for 1-2 seconds. That problem. Sancha is very good at that. Regulation of blood lipid and also cholesterol function. And this is reduce blood pressure, blood lipid, blood sugar, decelerate aging. Maybe we like honey, you know, honey reduce blood cholesterol and purify the vessel, revitalize artery and veins. Lotus leaf, lotus leaf I like the most. I recommend as cardiovascular tonic to prevent adipogenesis. This is to prevent the fat, build-up of fat also. The formulation of fatty acids slow the absorption of fat and carbohydrate, increase energy expenditure and accelerate lipid metabolism, prevent the increase of body weight. See, don't need to go and eat the lao sai eel already. Okay, lotus leaf, I want to share. When I have to say that when I was young, my grandma, when they prepare the chicken or fish, they use lotus leaf one, you know. But today, we use aluminum foil. So imagine if you're using lotus leaf to wrap up the food, all these the good mineral, let's say, absorb into the fish or the chicken, will you get the good effect? It explains why the people live healthier than us. Okay. And then Sibakton leaf. Sibakton, I don't have to explain anymore. Sibakton is already proven by the Korean scientists and also the institution. There are 2 ingredients in Sibakton which is very good fight COVID. Okay. We have some customers when they got this COVID, so they use IM laser. At the same time, I encourage them to consume our CV egg. CV egg does not only you have this what they call it, wild ginseng. One of the main ingredient is Sibakton. It's in a very high content as a source of vitamins, antioxidant, protein building blocks, fatty acid and mineral for improving blood pressure and lowering cholesterol, preventing blood vessel disease, boosting immunity, preventing infection is very important. When your body is infected by the virus, it creates infection. At the same time, it creates toxic. Well, what you need is to detox. The Chinese medication emphasize on detoxification. TCM always they talk about detoxification. So if you take Western medication, there are a lot of side effects. but no choice. Need to take also. So if you take long term, you got chronic disease, you keep on taking the same medication. So you imagine your body, your liver, your kidney may not be able to detox. So all these things stuck inside our body. That's why sometimes it causes cancer also. And slowing the aging process for preventing blood vessel disease and as the antioxidant. Korean pine, you've been to Korean, then you know the Korean pine, anti-obesity, hypotensive, elevation of blood pressure, lipid enhanced LDL uptake and reduce level of cholesterol, decrease serum triglyceride, see? And VDL triglyceride and increase level of HDL cholesterol. It's so good, Korean pine. So happen now you go back to Korea. I didn't buy last time. If this time I go back, I'll buy the Korean pine also. Grapes, okay, you know, it's very famous. If you drink white wine, it's very good for our heart and also artery. This is my personal good friend, my very good friend, about 10 years ago, he got chest pain and the doctor said need to put 2 stents in the blood vessel, and he was considering the answer. He get the result from the doctor and he sent it because he's in the medical field, medical device. They are producing medical device. So he sent the report to the professor in Germany because they work together for some certain product. And the professor read the report, say, hey, no problem, don't worry, hey friend, you don't need to put stent, you just drink wine. Professor advised him to drink red wine. Okay, so he didn't do. So he next day he flew to Shanghai. I still remember the doctor was telling him, you cannot take flight aeroplane now because you might got heart attack. So since the medical professor, 2 professors say, hey, no problem, it's just a small matter, right? But for his case, I'm not referring to all the case. This is my personal friend, I know very well. So when he came back from Germany, right, you start to have red wine. So you know wine is made out of grapes. So the grapes is also helping in promoting the blood circulation, soften your artery. So you got the same effect. And we have grapes in Purita, right? So 1 bottle of wine, maybe you can buy 3 boxes already. And L-arabinose or Arabic sugar inhibits small intestine inverters activity, block the human body sucrose intake, often reduce blood sucrose after a meal. So reduce the burden of islet, does play the role of smooth blood sugar indirectly, lower cholesterol and triglycerides to improve human high density lipoprotein is HDL, remove blood garbage, cleanse your blood, track the blood vessel, make it younger, provide blood and energy to tissue organ in time, prevent and improve diabetic complication. These arabinose are taken by actually some diabetic patients because it's very good. It will not affect them. So you see all the good thing, all the good ingredients already put in the Purita. And last and not least, corn stigma. Nowadays, I read a lot of these social media. People are buying this corn stigma, the Jagong Chiu. People are buying this. Also the small one. They say, oh, can help heart failure, diabetic, high blood pressure. I'm almost convinced to buy, Then I know, oh, in Purita we have this also. Then okay lah. Once a while you buy a little bit, it's okay. These are all the natural. The plants is good for you, right? So you can find all those. Then you try to consume all these. You got everything 18 ingredients in one. Then you take Purita. It's as simple as that. So before and after. Okay, this is what they did in China. The result. The fat deposited in the wall of artery after 2 months. So I think a lot of Ventros, diamonds especially, or emerald, or even ruby, we got a lot of Purita at home. If you prepare it the correct way, you will get this result. Okay, don't prepare it like normal tea. Okay, again, how to prepare? Okay, I repeat. You boil water about 700 to 800 ml. After water is completely boiled, you put the tea bag of the Purita into the hot water, continuous boil for how long? For 7 minutes. And then you put out the fire and cool it down, and you drink while it's warm. The effect is much better. But if let's say it's cool already, don't throw away, still can drink. Right? So the tea bag, maybe you can put in hot water and you can reboil it for the second time. It's okay, right? So in 3D, it look like this. Can clear the flag. Not easy. 2 months. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance, really. Try the product 2 months. Okay, now Okay, before you ask me question, then I answer you with some Q&A. Why should I consume Purita? Very easy. Aging changes in our body, especially aging changes in the blood vessel, which is very difficult to reverse. Aging vessel will become rigid, stiffer, and it causes cardiovascular disease, diabetic hypertension, and uric acid. So Purita is blood vessel healthcare formula, not drink for lao sai. Again, very shameful. Last night when I talked to the professor, it implements the 5D therapeutic factors in response for the 5 aspects in the same time to repair, maintenance, and clean up our blood vessel over a period of time. Not drink 2-3 times, you got the result. It will never work over a period of time. Buy 3 boxes later. I tell you, we got a special offer today. Right? Over a period of time, 1 day, 1 packet only at the same time prevent COVID. Who is suitable to consume Purita? It's suitable for 12 years old and above people, except for pregnant women. Consult maybe the sincere first, or after baby deliver, then only you consume. Also, that is suitable for diabetic patients. One of the outstanding features of Purita is focusing on health problems caused by hardened and aging blood vessel, which is increase of glucose. Okay, remember, hardened and aging blood vessel is caused by main reason is increasing of glucose in our bloodstream. So the L-arabinose in Purita can block synthesis sugar processing in the intestine up to 60% and above, and thus help reducing the glucose content of diabetic patients. Meanwhile, Purita contains Korean pine extraction with natural antioxidant properties and can repair the damaged capillaries. Repair damaged capillaries. That explains why a diabetic patient, the leg is about to amputate, you use IM laser, it recover in 3 weeks time. This one, you want to know the best, you ask our diamond director, Linda Gore. She is best in this. She's so old lady, old man, this problem, even a stranger, she approached them, she is very helping those people. And therefore, it's not only suitable for diabetic patients, also is best for diabetics complication patients. So about to amputate, can take, don't worry. How long does it take to get the results? Is it safe to consume it as a long-term health supplement? The specialty of specialty will let you to experience a response between 24 hours, the so-called lao sai. Some consume Purita for 2-3 weeks, your blood circulation will be improved. And you find you angge, or reddish your face. Other consume Purita for 8 to 10 weeks, your vascular status completely improved. Thus, the vascular becomes supple and flexible, become younger, clean up the blocks and repair squamous structure of vascular intima. Taking over long period not only can protect vascular, clean blood, also improve immune system, promote circulation, regulate blood sugar, and decelerate aging. This is what I like the most also, as well as prevent cardiovascular disease. So don't worry, right? Just continue taking. My family, we have been taking this since 2018 or 19. 18, since 2018. Too long, I cannot remember. And number 5, are there any side effects from consume Purita? No. This is a pure natural drink free of preservative. Why you use honey? Honey is natural preservative. Honey. Okay, so your house honey is your natural preservative. Don't go outside and look for wild honey. Okay, and no coloring, no additives. These are natural and is gentle and effective formula with no cause or any harmful side effects. Pregnant women are encouraged to consult doctors for advice before consume. During pregnancy, a lot of complications because change of your hormone endocrine system. Okay, that's why some pregnant ladies, some ladies have hypertension, high blood, some ladies have diabetic. But after the pregnancy, all this just gone. Simple as that. Right? Number 6, why am I experiencing slightly gastrointestinal discomfort after consuming Purita? Okay, this is what we thought Purita is made for before. I say, With a very small minority of cases, people will feel uncomfortable after taking PURITA. Anyhow, please do not worry. As for stomach-sensitive people, for chronic hypertension and diabetic patients, they might facing such situation is because they are just experiencing the normal detoxification symptom. Detoxification, right? Let me explain. A lot of people, they drink coconut water during after lunchtime, not during. I like to drink coconut water when I was working, so I have a very good business partner. So we used to go for coconut water opposite Seagate factory. Now cannot already. After the coconut water drink, I tell you, when I get back to office about 1.5 to 2 hours, lao sai, detox ma. Okay, so if you got those symptoms, don't worry. All the toxin from your body try to come out. Don't say, oh, you cannot, no, cannot drink coconut water, no, lao sai, oh. 哎呦，哎呀，没有知识，又没长见识，就来听我讲故事啦。OK, PURITA is function to eliminate excessive toxin, fat, and sugar. You see, excessive one, you want to throw it away. So please continue consume, and your situation will be improved, obviously. So if you ask me now, if I take